Hello and welcome to my second WWE 2K24 DLC War video where two DLC packs go to war, would you believe, in a 4-on-4 elimination tag match. Now both of these DLCs featured today have 5 men in them. By the way, I'm going to be discussing spoilers from previous DLC content videos, so pause this video and go back and check out the DLC videos before you watch this one if you don't want the results spoiling. But yeah, this is the most recent pack that I've covered so far. There's actually a pack, the Global Superstars pack came out yesterday, but I haven't got around to making the video on that one yet, so the Pat McAfee pack is the video most recent. Tomorrow should be the Global Superstars pack, so not long to wait now. But yeah, basically, each of the packs has 5 men in it. You can only do 4-on-4 tag matches, so whoever got pinned in their respective 5-way match to determine who's the best one on the pack, they're not in this match. But all 4 others are, including that man, Boston Connor, who didn't win yesterday, but also didn't get pinned. Here's the namesake of the pack, who also didn't win yesterday. He didn't win his own pack's DLC episode. Devastated. Pat McAfee. So the way this has been established, by the way, this is the most recent pack that I've covered, and the other 2 packs, as this was the 3rd one, have already faced off in a previous video. It's going to be the winner of that video, so you've got until the end of the Pat McAfee pack entrances to pause this and go back and watch that video, otherwise it's going to be spoiled for you. But yeah, so it's like winner stays on rules kind of thing. Which is fun. So, Boston Connor and Pat McAfee are out here. There's 2 more yet to go. Entrances don't have to take a while in these 8-man tag matches, but I'll leave them in to make it feel more authentic. This is ominous. That's the word I was looking for yesterday. This is ominous sounding music. If you watched yesterday's video, the word I was after was ominous for Darius Butler. Like the intro before the beat kicks in. Very ominous sounding. By the way, speaking of ominous, this man is ominous for the other packs guys, because he's the one who won the match yesterday. So, yeah. I mocked him during his entrance for having his own initial tattooed on his arm. His initials, actually, I didn't even notice the B. And he's got his initials on his hat. He's got loyalty on his chest in case he forgets. And I don't know if I fired him up to perform as he did, or if I was wrong. Well, let's go with the former, because let's not think about the latter. Me being wrong. This casual backflip. Did he have to prove he can do that? Did he have to, like, mocap his own entrance to prove he can do it? Or was he just like, yeah, give me a backflip as well. I can definitely do one of those. That's what I'd do. That's what I'd do if I was on a podcast that ended up on a WWE 2K game. I'd be like, yeah, I can do a backflip. Give me a backflip. I know he's more than just a podcast guy, but yeah. Here we go. Here's a proper entrance. AJ Hawk sprints to the ring. Hits the ropes once, twice, 3 times the lady. No, never mind, 4 times. 5 times. 6 times. 7 times the lady. And then that's it. That's his whole entrance. We need all the entrances to be like that. Let's change everyone's entrance to be AJ Hawk. Anyway, the other pack that won the most. Look at them 4. That motley crew. Oh, did they just jump across the screen, or was that just me? Yeah, the ECW Punk pack defeated the Post Malone and Friends pack. And now that I've spoiled it, I may as well go the whole hog. Like, with an absolute whitewash, they all survived the elimination match. So not one of these team members has been pinned on my channel. Oh, wait. Actually, I can't remember who got pinned in the Paul Heyman guy and TNA guy videos. So maybe they have. 2 of them have been in those videos as well. But not one of them has been pinned in the DLC War segment of my channel. Put it that way. Not one. Not a one. Because none of the team members got pinned during their 5-way. That was... well, I'll just spoil it. That was Devon Dudley. So we still don't get to see a Dudley Boys team entrance here. Now we're talking. He didn't like that last time someone shouted that at him, but he seems okay with it here. Well, as okay as the Sandman ever seems with his RBF, major RBF. What was I talking about? Yeah, Devon got pinned in the 5-way, so none of these did, and then none of these suffered an elimination during the 4-on-4 tag match against Post Malone and friends. So yeah, none of them have been pinned. So. Big task ahead of the Pat McAfee. The same can be said for the Pat McAfee pack guys, but they've not yet been in this environment, this 4-on-4 situation. Whereas the ECW Punk pack guys have, and they came out completely unscathed, which is very impressive. You don't get a lot of multi-man tag elimination match whitewashes. Like, you don't get a lot of them. There's not been many, like, Survivor Series matches, for example, which is, like, the same thing. You don't get a lot of them that... have been complete washes. Sandman determined to have the longest entrance so far. Taking his sweet time. Now, I've told you Devon got pinned, so you know who this is going to be. Yep, there he is. Bubba Ray Dudley. From Dudleyville, USA. It's a real place. I wonder if there is actually a place called Dudleyville. Like, the USA is so big, and there's so many people in so many cities, with so many sub-towns, with so many, like, little villages just dotted around and stuff. Is there anywhere actually called Dudleyville? Who knows, eh? Who knows? I'll tell you what, though, I'm about to have a quick Google. Is there a real Dudleyville? Dudleyville is a real place in the United States that is managed as a national conservation land. It covers 2.55 square kilometers and is managed by a non-governmental organization. In 1997, it was designated as a private conservation land. See, that's an AI answer. I'm finding Dudley Town. Anyway, here's Terry Funk. I'm finding Dudley Town. But I'm not finding an actual Dudleyville location. Maybe I'll have to do a bit more research into that at some point. Go, go, go! Someone wants Funk to hurry up. Get in the ring, they said. Go, go, go. Fun fact, I don't know if you're subscribed over there. If not, you should be. Links in the description. But over on WWE Beza, yesterday's video, Terry Funk was in the main event of the show that I did a watch-along of. Fun fact. Not a fun show, but a fun fact. I'm still salty. I'm still salty. Anyway, speaking of salty, I mean, I'll be honest, as much as I'd crack that joke, he seems happy now. He seems happy. I mean, I'm recording this like 2 whole days before it comes out, and there's a Monday Night Raw between me recording this and it coming out. So who knows what's happened between me saying this and you watching it. But, as far as I know, at this stage in time, I'm recording this on Sunday evening, he seems happy. That's all I gotta say. He seems happy right now when I'm recording this. I would genuinely be very surprised if not just like between now and the video coming out, but just in general, I would be surprised in the at least in the short term near future if any stories suddenly came about Punk being unhappy, Punk being a menace backstage, Punk being released, that sort of thing. That really does just not seem to be a thing in WWE this time round. To be honest, it wasn't a thing last time round either. He was unhappy, but you never got stories about him being trouble backstage. He just left. He just went, right, I'm done, bye, and just split. Like, he might have argued with, like, management about booking and stuff, but he wasn't kicking off having fights and stuff in the locker room. And it's like, as much as he does come across as a bit difficult and grumpy and grouchy sometimes, it's sort of hard to say, well, he was in one environment and that never happened. Went to another environment and it happened. And then he went back to another environment, which was a completely different environment, by the way, even though it was the same company by the time he went back there. And it's not been happening again. You know. Anyway, Sandman and Boston Connor starting this off. Sandman just nearly knocked the mullet and mustache off Connor, but then he went after AJ Hawk, and Hawk's having none of it, and Sandman seems to have just gone, alright, fair enough, I'll just keep beating your mate up then, and proceeds to do just that. Now, interestingly, as well as the ECW Punk pack missing their tag team, I believe Ty Schmidt, the one who got pinned in the Pat McAfee pack thing, is probably Boston Connor's like official tag partner in the pack, because they wear matching gear, and they both seem to have toxic table on their entrance gear and table on their trunk, or toxic table on their trunks. So I'm guessing they sit together on the show, and not very nice, and the toxic, which is such a brag for grown men in 2024. Nice handspring back elbow though, I'll give him that. But yeah, so I'm guessing we're missing both official tag teams from both packs, because one of them got pinned in each of the pack showcase videos, I think is how I should word that. Anyway, Pat McAfee, the only one from that pack to have ever set foot in a wrestling ring as far as I'm aware, is in now against the Sandman. And he's in the wrong part of town. He's in the ECW Punk corner, and he tries to sprint out but runs into a Sandman who takes him down. Oh, and kicks him in the face. And again. Now, back into the corner. He tags Bubba Ray Dudley in. Can these two work together? Bubba Ray's not got Devon. Oh, but that's some nice teamwork with the double flying shoulder tackle by Bubba Ray and Sandman. Sandman get the tables. Let's go. Oh, look at this flurry of offense by Pat McAfee, ending in a DDT, though. And now he's going to wisely tag out after taking a few hits to the man who won the Fatal 5-Way, which, by the way, Bubba Ray won the ECW Punk Pack Fatal 5-Way. So the two winners, the two, I guess, de facto leaders, are now in the ring. Oh, dodges that knee strike, though, does Bubba Ray Dudley. Deceptively quick he is. Puts Butler in the corner, gives him a punch in the mush, and then goes and tags in the Funker. He runs in and hits a DDT immediately. And then a drop kick to the bam. You know what? The main event that Funk was in was a War Games match. I should have put this match in War Games just because of that, but nah. You know what? It's fine. Oh, back elbow by Butler. And a snap suplex to follow it up. Very nicely done. Very nice. And I've just realised we've seen everyone be legal in this match now except AJ Hawk already. They've been making quick tags on both sides and rotating the legal man on, like, in terms of, you know, they're not even just tagging back and forth between two guys on either side. They're really rotating who's involved in the match, keeping everyone fresh. Good teamwork by both packs. Oh, back elbow by Butler before Funk can do any more teamwork in the ECW pack corner though, and a DDT. Goes into the pin. No one moves because no one believes No one believes Funk is getting pinned by that just yet. And they were right not to believe it. Oh. Short arm Hurricane Rana there. But as he knocks Punk off the apron, Funk manages to get a tag to Bubba Ray Dudley. And the two winners of their respective 5-ways back at it again. Vertical suplex. Oh, he's going to swivel the hips and go for a 3 amigos, it looks like. Second one. I'm convinced he's turning the wrong way, though, with that swivel. I'm sure Eddie used to turn the other way. Anyway, he floats over into a pin attempt. 2. Sandman and Funk in. They were worried about that one, it seems. Basement dropkick to the back of their head as Bubba Ray Dudley was just sitting there, though. And a European uppercut rocks Bubba Ray, but doesn't knock him down, importantly. And now Bubba Ray is going to pick up Butler, take him over to his teammates, and Snake Eyes him in their corner. And now eyeballing Pat McAfee. Uh-oh. Climbs out onto the apron with McAfee. This is the hardest part of the ring. DDT. I'm legally obliged to inform you that it's the hardest part of the ring as a wrestling commentator. Oh, but Butler with the slingshot to the outside takes out Bubba Ray Dudley. And there it is, countouts and disqualifications in these elimination matches. So if you're outside the ring for a count of 10, at the moment both of them would be eliminated. But if only one of them remains outside the ring at the count of 10, then just that one will be eliminated. It makes sense. It's not hard to follow. Going for headstand headlocks is Butler, doing a bit of showing off. Oh, he breaks the referee's count. He doesn't want to eliminate Bubba Ray by count out. He wants to pin him. Or make him tap, I guess, but I think his main repertoire is going for moves that are followed up with pins. Oh, look at them both talking trash. Oh, and Bubba Ray went for the cheap shot on Boston Connor. Connor got his knee up. Oh, but Bubba Ray got AJ Hawk, who still hasn't actually been legally involved in this match. Bubba Cutter! And now goes for the pin. Look at Pat McAfee. Not messing about. Breaks up the pin at 0. And gets back out of there. Not risking anything with his star player. His star quarterback. I don't know what position Butler would have played in when he played football. I haven't got a clue. I can't even name any other positions than quarterback. So let's just assume he was a star quarterback. He is for this team anyway. Bubba Ray tags out. What am I waffling on about? And Sandman in. Sandman gets run into, honestly. Oh, roly-poly flatliner by Butler. Kick to the midsection. Twist of fate. Busting out the hits of people that are not in WWE anymore. Punk breaks up the pin at 0. Worried about the twist of fate, clearly. Punk's got a lot of history with a certain Hardy. But not Matt. But then again, Jeff does the twist of fate too. So, you know. Uh-oh. Speaking of which, twist of fate. Boston Connor's up top. You don't think. Oh, he is. Swanton bomb. These guys think they're the Hardy Boys. And I can say that because it's WWE. You have to go on the Hardys everywhere else, but it can be the Hardy Boys in WWE. Connor went after Punk, who countered him. But now he's going after Funk. And he's hit the belly to back suplex on the apron. Again, the hardest part of the ring. That's going to hurt. But then Punk with a snap suplex to Boston Connor. Meanwhile, Sandman's been fighting. Uh-oh, he's got Pat McAfee. And Boston Connor just took out CM Punk, while Sandman just took out Pat McAfee in quite violent fashion. And now tags in Bubba Ray Dudley before Boston Connor comes in, who runs across and hits a neck breaker. And now going for the pin. 1. Just a 1 count. No. Oh, Bubba Ray reverses the whip, but Boston Connor runs into Charles Robinson. Headbutt to the back of their head by Dudley. I can just say Dudley. There's only one of them in the match, so it's fine. Now slams his knee, his starry knee, into the mat and then tags in Terrence Funk. Uh-oh. Pile driver! Vintage Terry Funk. Surely that's enough. Surely Boston Connor's in trouble here. 1. Wow, the speed. We know AJ Hart can move. We've seen it in his entrance. But the speed he got there to break that up. And now he's getting locked in. The spinning toe hold. That'll slow you down. But Boston Connor caught Terry Funk's attention. And he let go, but not quick enough. And Connor floored him with a forearm. Now tags in McAfee. But Terry Funk was distracted by Boston Connor still being in the ring, and Pat McAfee takes advantage. Into a neutral corner goes Funk. Scoop and a slam. And now McAfee thinking of going up top. No, in fact, changes tact and is going to go after the legs of Terry Funk, maybe. Yeah, indeed. Oh, trying to hyperextend the knee using all his body weight. Doesn't take a lot to damage a human knee. It doesn't take a lot of pressure at all. And that's like Pat McAfee's entire body weight being applied to the task. Snake eyes to Terry Funk. Scoop slam. Tags in Boston Connor, but turns his back on Terry Funk, who crawls across and tags in CM Punk. Oh, who gets kicked in the back and does not appreciate it. Kicks to the leg. No! Connor catches it and kicks Punk in the leg. Punk dodges the punch. Connor reverses. Wow, these two going back and forth all of a sudden. Uh-oh. What's Connor got in mind for Sandman here? Oh, I guess we'll never know because Punk interrupted, but Sandman fell into the ring. But Punk saved him from some worse fate by the looks of things. Oh, a knee to the side of the head of Boston Connor. And a knee to the side of the leg as well. Kneeing Boston Connor in the side is the theme at the moment. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kicks out at 2. Big forearm. Drops Connor. Oh, but then Connor up kicks CM Punk from the floor and gets back up now. Trying to pull the shoulder out the socket, it seems. I mean, that'll do it. And tags in Pat McAfee. Oh, Punk had a tricep injury. Maybe trying to extend the tricep as well, like damage that by applying that pressure. But looks like it didn't work because Punk just hit a nice snap suplex on Pat McAfee. And now McAfee in the wrong part of town. Short clotheslines in the corner. 3 of them. 4, in fact. 5. Drags McAfee out. And a belly to back suplex. Great combination by CM Punk. Going for the pin. 1. Only a 1 count. Wow. Okay. Going to take a lot more to keep Pat McAfee down, it seems. Elbow on top of the head. Oh. But then the up kick from Pat McAfee. Find it really fascinating. AJ Hawk still hasn't been the legal man in this match for his team at all. They're keeping him super fresh. Maybe he's like the, I don't know if this is a thing in American football, but in European football, the super sub, where you bring on like your speedy, dangerous attacking player for the last like portion of the match when everyone else is tired. That was a nice, by the way, code red, but Bubba Ray breaks it up. Yeah, you bring on like your speedy, offensive, dangerous player to put pressure on the tired defenders of the opposition team late in the match. Maybe that's the plan here with AJ Hawk. Oh, belly to back suplex to Funk on the apron. Now Punk, big right hand to Connor. McAfee was trying to get back in the ring and Bubba Ray just wiped him out. But now Punk's gone after Butler and belly to back suplex to the apron. Pat McAfee drop kicks Bubba Ray Dudley down. And now Punk float over, neck breaker. Very nicely executed by CM Punk. Fires Pat McAfee off into the corner. Tags in Funk. Funk and Punk going for a double team of some description here. Double axe handle to the back of the elbow. Can hyperextend an elbow probably as easily as you can do a knee, if not more so. Belly to back suplex there. Now going for the pin. No, not belly to back suplex. I always mix them two up. Back body drop. Pat McAfee kicks out at 2. Why do I always get those two wrong? Is it just the word back? Can I just not cope with the fact that the word back is in both of them? No, because I don't call either of them a backbreaker. So, I don't know. Ooh, clothesline by Funk. Tags in Sandman. Now going to go to work. Punching McAfee in there. That's a great close-up of... Was that Bubba Ray Dudley's crotch? I don't know. It might have been his backside. It looked like it had a belt buckle on it, which made me think crotch, but why would the cameraman be getting in the ring and then looking at his crotch? Anyway, speaking of crotches, McAfee's head was between Sandman's crotch, and that's a bad thing because you get pile drivered when you're in that position. A pile drove. Boston Connor breaks up the pin, though. Good teamwork on both sides here, keeping everyone uneliminated, whatever the term I want there is. But Sandman takes down Boston Connor, and Punk's going to go after him. Okay. Oh, but McAfee kicks off the Sandman. And now Sandman goes out after AJ Hawk here. McAfee, meanwhile, going after everyone, it seems. Look at this. Oh, Punk blocks the right hand, though. Sandman just sent AJ Hawk into the barricade. And now got back in the ring, where McAfee just got punched by Bubba Ray Dudley, and now he's getting punched repeatedly by the Sandman. Now, just dragging his face across the canvas, grinding his nose into the floor, and an elbow drop to the back as well, for good measure. Here comes Bubba Ray. Pat McAfee up to his feet, though. Jawbreaker. Stomp on the ankle. Tag to AJ Hawk, who's finally legal. Will the plan work? Well, Bubba Ray just dodged his first attack, so far so bad. Oh, left jabs. Here we go. Vintage Bull. I was going to say Bully Ray then. Vintage Bubba Ray. Goes for the pin. Pat McAfee in. Saving the super sub. At least for now. Oh, Bubba Ray going after Pat McAfee. And McAfee doesn't even get on the apron. He goes fully out the ring. Bubba Ray tags in Funk. Now, can AJ Hawk finally get some offense in, having been held back as the super sub for so long? Slams Funk's head into the corner. Now shoulder tackles in the corner. One thing about these guys on this Pat McAfee team, at least most of them know how to drive a shoulder into someone, know how to deliver a tackle. Now Funk in the wrong part of town, punched in the back by Boston Connor, cheap shot. And now tags in Boston Connor. And AJ Hawk with a very short but quite unimpactful stint, to be honest. Oh, Funk caught the leg, spun him round and forearms him in the face, but Connor fights back in. Look at these quick kicks. Oh! So Butler won with a flamingo driver in their Fatal 5-Way, and that's another Speedball Mike Bailey special. Oh, Terry Funk sent into Charles Robinson, but it may have actually helped him. Neckbreaker to Boston Connor. Uh-oh. We know what Funk's thinking here. Spinning toe hold. Can he make Connor submit? Oh, there's AJ Hawk breaking it up. I'm just going to stare down Terry Funk. That's not a good idea, and AJ Hawk does indeed back down. Boston Connor, no reprieve just yet, though, into the Punk Pack corner, the ECW Punk Pack. And now Funk and Punk again. They love that their names rhyme, right? But back body drop. Double back body drop. I got it right. Now Punk's saying it's clobbering time, but he's not paying attention. And now here comes Darius Butler, who's not been in this match for a long time, so he's probably pretty fresh. Oh, the disrespect. He just slapped Punk in the back of the head. Inverted atomic drop. Another Hardy Boys special by Darius Butler. Can tell he's a big fan, right? And now Punk's just gone out of the ring and gone straight after Pat McAfee. Oh, but McAfee escapes the vertical suplex and goes to the knee with a chop block. That might have been a mistake by Punk. Big mistake. Fighting Pat McAfee here when he's not the legal man and you are. Oh, he sent him into the barricade there, though. But Butler gone after Bubba Ray Dudley, going for a suplex over the... Wow, that was innovative. A snap suplex into the ring. And now pushes himself up to hit the dropkick on Punk. Hits Terry Funk right in the mush. And then talking trash. Right in Punk's face. Goes to punch him again. Nope. There's your forearm. Now threatening Terry Funk. Yeah, you need to pay attention to the former multiple-time WWE and world champion CM Punk who's in the ring there. Rather than just talking trash to his tag partners. Oh, Bubba Ray Dudley thought about the cheap shot there, but instead chooses to go the legal route. That's crazy how much time Darius Butler just spent wasting time with CM Punk opposite him in the ring. He's doing it again! And now this time Punk tags in Sandman. Who hits the Bulldog. There's your lesson learned, hopefully, Butler. If you even get a chance to remain in this match, this could be the beginning of the end for Darius Butler here. Sandman lifts him up on the top seated on the top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We've seen this from the Sandman in a previous video. Frankensteiner. And now going for the pin. This is all because Butler was too arrogant. 1, 2. Oh, he's kicked out. Boston Connor came in, but I don't think he'd have got there in time. But Butler was very nearly eliminated. And he would only have had himself to blame, to be perfectly honest. Oh, good arm drag to Sandman there, though. Snapmare takeover. Uh-oh. House call! And a DDT as well. Back on offense is Butler. There's no denying he's good. He's really good, but he's maybe a touch too arrogant for his own good here. And now he tags in AJ Hawk. Runs across with the shoulder tackle. Hits Terry Funk, because why not, I guess. Oh, but that's why not. Don't take your eye off the legal man. Clothesline by Sandman, and now tags in Bubba Ray Dudley. Headbutt by AJ Hawk, though. And goes after the arm of Dudley. And now going to go and tag out. Well, but Bubba Ray Dudley goes to the outside and comes straight back in, as Pat McAfee does. Whoa! Very nice Hurricane Rana by McAfee. Runs in for the double axe handle, but Bubba Ray beats him to the shot there, and a clothesline to follow it up. Snap elbow into the lower back area. And now here comes CM Punk off the tag. Oh, but kick to the midsection. Code Red goes for the pin. Sandman saw the pin coming, almost set foot in the ring before the pin even got hooked. Oh, Pat McAfee went after the Sandman, but it was just enough distraction there for Punk to hit a belly-to-back suplex. That one's a belly-to-back. And now going for the pin. Off that well-known finisher of Punk's, the belly-to-back suplex. I was going to say, and I was about to eat my words there, but McAfee does indeed kick out at 2. Punk feeling confident, but he allows the tag to Boston Connor here. Kick to the midsection. Oh! Kind of a code breaker, I guess, there. Oh, wow. Bubba Ray Dudley, I think, must have learned to fly to have broken up that pin that quickly. Good grief. And now Boston Connor not happy about it. Right hand to Bubba Ray. Moves along to Terry Funk. He's going to step out onto the apron. Uh-oh. I've seen this before. How many times is Terry Funk going to get dropped back first onto that apron? Now Connor going after Bubba Ray Dudley. DDT. But Punk now comes round to defend his teammates. Knees to the midsection. After a series of strikes, he follows it up with grabbing hold of him and laying more strikes in the form of knees. Now where's Punk going? No idea. He's going round into enemy territory, it seems. Decides to get in the ring on the enemy side of the ring. That's a decision for sure. Sandman sends Connor in as Punk sits in the corner and mocks him. Now look at this, the double biceps. And the arms crossed, but now, again, there's too many egos in this match. Mistakes are just being made left, right, and centre as the tag is allowed to be made to Pat McAfee. And McAfee going to town on CM Punk, to be perfectly honest with you right here. Now, scoops up Punk into the fireman's carry. Samoan drop. I guess he's allowed to use that because he always showed the appropriate respect to the bloodline. And he actually eliminates Punk with it. My God. Okay, so ECW Punk Pack in uncharted territory here. They've had an elimination. Can they fight back into this? Sandman obviously came into the ring to volunteer to the legal man. Decked McAfee. And then tagged in Bully Ray, who carries on the offense with a clothesline. Now goes after AJ Hawk. And beats him down into the ring, but mistake, taking your eye off the legal man. Why is no one learning from these mistakes? Destroyer! Oh my God, Pat McAfee with the Destroyer to Bubba Ray, and wisely rolling to the outside, but no respite out there, no safe zone when Pat McAfee's about. Incredible athleticism, just vertical leaping to the top rope and then landing on Bubba Ray on the outside with the crossbody. Now, wow, Ushigoroshi. Pat McAfee, incredible athlete, and really taking the fight to Bubba Ray. Kick to the midsection, but Bubba Ray's recovered now. Punk has to head to the back here, he can't get involved. Bubba Ray will get disqualified if he does, and that won't be good for the team. Front buster from the vertical suplex by Bubba Ray. Going for it again, maybe? No, this time going for the actual suplex, but McAfee drops down behind. Chop block. Referees count up to 4, I believe. And lectures them to get back in, and McAfee does indeed get back in. Breaks the count, going back out after Bubba Ray. Poison Rana. My goodness. Pat McAfee busting out some very impressive athleticism and just moves here. Oh, but Bubba Ray reverses the Irish whip. Runs in. Was that a headbutt or a splash or a knee? I don't know because I can't see exactly where McAfee is because of the barricade. Either way, it probably hurt, right? Uh-oh. Bubba Bomb. Referee's count's up to 7. Is Bubba Ray just going to eliminate McAfee with the count out? Goes after Boston Connor, knocks him off the apron. Now going after Darius Butler. 9. DDT. Bubba Ray just left the ring though. As Charles Robinson noticed. He has. Referee's count resets. Was that a mistake by Bubba Ray or was that intentional? I guess we'll never know unless he tells us. Which he's unlikely to because he's a computer game character. Russian leg sweep by Pat McAfee though. Both men down. McAfee slowly to his feet. Bubba Ray slightly more slowly to his feet. And now McAfee wants back in the ring. He's had enough of fighting the ECW original on the outside, clearly there. Uh-oh! Big mistake talking trash though. Bubba cutter. But AJ Hart quickly into the ring. He's fast. That man's fast. Was he known for being fast in the NFL? Did he play in the NFL? I know nothing. Uh-oh. Going for a belly-to-belly it looked like, but McAfee blocked it with the elbow to the head. Now sends Bubba Ray into the corner. The Pat McAfee corner. Goes after the arm. Now tags in AJ Hawk. We're looking at some sort of double team here. AJ Hawk to the top rope. Uh-oh. Oh, he projectiles AJ Hawk into Bubba Ray with a top rope shoulder tackle. Great teamwork by the Pat McAfee show. Drops down. Over the top with ease, it seems. A spear! It's got to have a lot of impact coming from someone like AJ Hawk with the speed he can generate from that first step. Springboard. Springboard, something was missed because Bubba Ray moved out the way. I guess we'll never know what AJ Hawk was looking for. Now Bubba Ray sends Hawk into his side of town. Oh, he catches the right hand cheap shot by Sandman though. Knocks him off the apron. Oh, but Bubba Ray takes advantage of the distraction. Sends him into the corner anyway. Tags in the Sandman. Scoops him up. Slams AJ Hawk down. Okay. Oh, double headbutt. Okay. Now Sandman going to just slam AJ Hawk repeatedly into the ground by his head. And now tags in Terry Funk. Great teamwork by the ECW originals here. DDT. And Hawk is on the wrong side of town and Funk is between him and his teammates. Nowhere to go at the moment. Big right hand from Terry Funk. Knee to the midsection. And the ECW originals really do need the next fall. Oh, but a choke slam into a lumbar check is not a good way to go about it. 1. Oh my God. Hello? Funk kicked out of that at 1? That's crazy. And he's back to his feet and back on offense. Neck breaker. Goes for the pin, but look in the background. Boston Connor, very quick off the mark. The Pat McAfee show team have been very good at getting into the ring quickly and breaking up potential falls all match. But like I was saying, the ECW originals really need that next fall. Going 4-2 down, I think, is the death knell for a team in this sort of situation. It's technically retrievable, but it's so difficult when you're outnumbered 2-1. He slams Funk into the turnbuckle. Wrong side of town for Terry Funk at the moment. And wrong person to be having them drive their shoulder into your midsection as well. Stomping away now. AJ Hawk is being relentless here. And brings Funk out of the corner in a painful way. Tags in Butler. Oh, went to drop the elbow. Funk moves out the way. Oh, but Butler dodges the boot attempt. Twist of fate. And now going to go for the pin. Scurries into the pin, in fact. And Bubba Ray Dudley scurries to make the save at a count of 1. Oh, Butler went after Bubba Ray. Oh, he's still going after him, but right hand by Bubba Ray may make him reconsider. And he, in fact, does. He goes back after Terry Funk. Funk into a neutral corner. Oh, running uppercut in the corner by Butler. Tags in Boston Connor. Funk's been in there a while and been taking a bit of a beating here. He needs to think about getting a tag as quickly as possible, but he gets forearmed in the face instead. Funk rolls to the outside. Connor got a cheap shot on Sandman, but Bubba Ray blocked the cheap shot. Uh-oh. Bringing Sandman into the ring. Well, halfway. Look at this. Punches into the back. And a backstabber. Wasn't very nice. Now Connor runs at Funk. Funk dodges the forearm attack. Russian leg sweep. Country's name redacted leg sweep. Drops the knee. And now finally, Funk is able to tag out. Bubba Ray Dudley is legal for his team. Boston Connor is in trouble on the outside. Funk's watching him carefully. Bubba Ray, cheap shot to McAfee, then one for Butler, but it allows Connor to recover. Beautiful float over DDT. Now, going after Bubba Ray, but Bubba Ray fights him off. Bubba cutter! But there's still 3 legal men on the apron, and here comes Butler. It's like they pre-arrange who's going to go. Oh, Charles Robinson got caught up in that mess as well. Uh-oh. Bubba bomb. Oh, and AJ Hawk taken out as well. Now, Bubba Ray really focusing on Butler here. Might be a mistake. Bubba cutter to Butler, but Connor is recovered. But Bubba's taking everyone on. But just too many. Oh, no. The counter. It's not too many. Counters the DDT into a backdrop. Now going after Pat McAfee, the only one who's not down and out. Oh, no. What's Bubba Ray got planned for McAfee on the apron here? Hardest part of the ring, DDT. And Bubba Ray's just wiped out the entire Pat McAfee show. What an incredible display by Bubba Ray Dudley. That is insane. AJ Hawk thinking better of reach for the tag. Does he know how tag team wrestling works? You can't tag from the outside. What the hell was that about? Anyway, yeah, discretion, greater part of valor and all that. But Bubba Ray not accepting AJ Hawk backing away. Goes after him. Butler manages to counter. But Bubba Ray not giving up fighting, but this time AJ Hawk counters as well. Uh-oh, Bubba Ray going out after Butler now on the apron. DDT. Same fate that Pat McAfee suffered in almost the exact same position on the apron as well. But now, here's how those DDTs taste, says Boston Connor. Oh, into the steps goes Bubba Ray Dudley. And now Connor doing some hurdling over the steps, it seems, and then goes back into the ring. Meanwhile, Bubba Ray's just got back to his feet. Count of 7. Oh, Connor going after Funk. What's Bubba Ray Dudley doing? Taking his sweet time, I guess. Veteran move by Dudley. Oh, stops Sandman suffering that same fate that Terry Funk suffered before. I think it was Funk that took the move. Oh, counters out of the powerbomb, pile driver, whatever he was going for, position there. Now look at this, holding both wrists and stomping away on the chest of Bubba Ray Dudley. But turns his back, and that allows the tag to Terry Funk. Mistakes being made left, right, and centre in this one. Now Funk, feeling confident, is between Connor and his partners, but Connor dives past him because Funk's too busy playing to the crowd. More mistakes from people that just should not be making these caliber of mistakes, like Terry Funk. Like the young, arrogant, inexperienced Pat McAfee show guys, yeah, fine. But Terry Funk, come on. Now he's got the spinning toe hold on, but Pat McAfee comes over and breaks it up. And now Funk going after McAfee. McAfee with the jab. Referee starts to warn McAfee though, and he leaves the ring after only landing one jab. He was defending himself, to be fair. Now, into the ECW Originals corner goes AJ Hawk. Oh, clubbing blow. He had sight of his partners and then suddenly was just taken down. 1, 2. Oh, a bit slow off the mark there, Boston Connor, but he still got there in time. But they were getting in and breaking it up at 0 at one point. Now, not so much. Delayed vertical suplex by Terry Funk on Connor there. Turns his attention back to AJ Hawk. That was smart. But AJ Hawk scoops up Terry Funk into the corner, lower back, and then just flings him across the ring. Boston Connor, okay, is leaving the ring. I was going to say, don't get disqualified. That's not how you want to go back down to 3-on-3. Like, you're going to make them work for it if they're going to get back on level terms. AJ Hawk tags out to Pat McAfee. He runs in, flying clothesline to Terry Funk. By the way, how wild is it that on this game we're seeing Pat McAfee versus Terry Funk? This is crazy. Oh, short arm shoulder tackle to Funk. Drags him back in and takes him down. Big drop kick by McAfee. Irish whip reversed. Back elbow by McAfee. Oh, nope, went for the kick, but Terry Funk took the leg and swept it and locked in the spinning toe hold, but now AJ Hawk's in to break it up. These ECW originals can't catch a break against the Pat McAfee show. Wow, a pounce by AJ Hawk. Terry Funk went flying and ended up on the outside with the, I'm going to say that was with the momentum. Even though he clearly stopped and then started again. Let's just say that was momentum. Now, Pat McAfee going round after Funk. He's on the wrong side of town though here. Sandman keeping an eye on the proceedings. McAfee's got Funk up. Death Valley driver on the outside. Those mats are so thin. They barely provide any protection from the concrete underneath. Now where's McAfee going? He's going for a walk, I guess. Going for a stroll over to his side of town. And then going to run back round. Hurricane Rana. He wanted a mega run up to hit that, it seems. Looks to a count of 8. Pat McAfee. Going to climb back into the ring. Will Funk make it? Whoa! The referee starting to swing his arm for the 10. Code red Funk ran back into there. 1. Bubba Ray saves the day. Hashtag bars. Into the corner goes Funk. No. Boston Connor decided he didn't want the tag. Rejects the tag from his leader on the podcast, Pat McAfee. That's crazy. Now Funk doesn't get refused the tag. That's how teamwork works, guys. Just saying. Although they have been really good at the teamwork, except for that one incident, to be fair. Oh! Step up enziguri by McAfee. And then stomps on Sandman. And now going to tag in Darius Butler. Flying forearm to Sandman. But Sandman fights off Pat McAfee. It's 2-on-1 here. Referee needs to get Pat McAfee out of the ring. And he does, in fact, leave. Can't allow this one to break down, ref. It's going to get really chaotic if you do. Russian leg sweep. Stomps on the hand. And again. Oh, and again. The hand and the wrist getting engulfed by Sandman's boot. And he brings... Darius Butler managed to pull his arm away and Sandman just pulled it right back. That's horrible. He went for the arm again and this time Darius Butler had to kick him in the head to escape. Now going for a headlock. Oh, look at this. Showing off. He's been watching Dolph Ziggler matches. Current TNA World Champion Nick Nemeth used to do that when he was in WWE as Dolph Ziggler. Oh, now look at this. Turnabout is fair play. Going after the hand of the Sandman. Let him know how it feels and then tag out. I think he tagged with the good hand. I hope he did anyway. Spear! AJ Hawk comes in with an impact. Here's a spear on the Sandman. I'm surprised he didn't go for the pin off that. It looked strong enough to go for a pin. Instead throws Sandman across the ring by his head. Uh-oh. Deadlifting Sandman up. Look at the strength into a powerbomb. Sit down gut wrench powerbomb. Terry Funk breaks up the pin. And Sandman gets the hell out of there. That was some big impact moves by AJ Hawk. Now, Sandman off the ropes. Oh! That's Shades of Ilya Dragunov with that headbutt. Sandman kicks out, though. Forget what Dragunov calls that. Let me know in the comments. Because I can't remember. That's not Torpedo Moscow, is it? Maybe it is. I forget. I know he's got a move called Torpedo Moscow, and I know he does that. And I'm saying Moscow because canonically it's been named that by an American wrestling company, so we'll mispronounce Moscow for them. Drop kick in the corner to Darius Butler by Sandman, though. And now going to tag in Bubba Ray Dudley. Also, I should mention, Darius Butler's a legal man now. Oh, AJ Hawk, he's just tagged out. Catches Bubba Ray with the knee when he tried to catch him with the cheap shot. DDT by Butler to Bubba Ray. This match has been going so long. Oh, my God. Darius Butler trying to get someone to tag. Boston Connors refused 2 tags now. Has he just had enough of being beaten up and he just doesn't want any part of this match anymore? Is that what's going on here? And you can't blame him when he's watching Bubba Ray beat down his friend like that. I assume they're friends. They might just be colleagues. I ain't got a clue. Anyway, Butler into the ECW original corner. Oh, back elbow. Goes after Sandman. Bubba Ray just landing shots and... Wow. That's such an original, like, unique way of suplexing someone. It's very cool, actually. I like that. Uh-oh. Bubba Bomb! And now goes to the pin. Manages to free his leg from the ropes. 1, 2. AJ Hawk just about gets there in time. They are getting slower at breaking up these pins, though, the McAfee show, as they get more and more beaten down and more tired in this match. Oh, pop-up Bubba cutter. Anyone going to save Butler this time? No one's moved. He doesn't need saving. He's the MVP of the Pat McAfee pack. He won the 5-way, and now he's kicking out of everything. Including, by the way, let me just point out, the finishing move of the guy who won the ECW Punk pack video. Like, you know, no joke, that Bubba cutter. Now Sandman going out after Butler, who's gone out for a bit of a breather, it seems, but decides to leave him alone, at least for the time being. No, drops back down. Oh, he should have attacked him when he could. Look at Butler now. The suplex on the outside. Oh, he's thinking 3 amigos. Bubba Ray was doing something. Yep, there's the DDT in the background. Great camera work catching that in the background, by the way. DDT, I believe it was Pat McAfee onto the apron. Yes, indeed it was. Hardest part of the ring and all that. Now Funk going after Butler. He's taken the entire ECW original lineup to take down Butler. What is Bubba Ray doing? Oh my god, big splash to the outside. Reset the referee's count again. So if the ECW originals are trying to get Butler counted out, they didn't communicate it very well with Bubba Ray Dudley, who's broken the count twice now. 3 times a lady, in fact. Bubba Ray going for a Uranagi, it looked like there, but Darius Butler, he's clearly done his research. Oh, hello. Look at that. He was taking them both on for a second. He's clearly done his research into old school wrestling moves, hitting twists of fate and all sorts of stuff, and he knows how to counter a rock bottom, which is basically the setup for a Uranagi is the same. Now Bubba Ray knocks Sandman off the apron. Oh! Butler takes out Sandman and then gets back in the ring as Boston Connor gets a shot on Bubba Ray. And speaking of seeing the old school finishes, there's a twist of fate. Oh no, this might be curtains for the Extreme team. Bubba Ray kicks out, showing why he's the MVP. By the way, it's worth pointing out that CM Punk got 2 of the falls in the match against the Post Malone pack, both with the Anaconda Vice, and with him being eliminated first, that's a lot of his team's firepower in the previous elimination match gone. So they might well struggle to eliminate anyone. Pat McAfee's been out on the outside for about a year now, though. Just saying. He got hurt by... Oh, as I say it gets picked up. Hey, Darius Butler getting technical now. Greco-Roman throat hold in the corner. We'd love to see it. Love to see some technical wrestling from the Pat McAfee boys. Up to the top rope. Now what's he got in mind? Oh, yeah. He can do a twist of fate. He can do a swanton. Darius Hardy goes for the pin, but Sandman breaks it up. And Butler goes to Sandman, and Sandman says absolutely not and gives him a shot to warn him. Don't come after me. Butler didn't listen, and he gets hit in the face again. And now Butler listens. Oh, but showing disrespect to Bubba Ray. And Bubba Ray got up and hit the chop block. Not a good idea. Not a good idea to turn your back on Bubba Ray Dudley. Oh, but as Terry Funk comes in, big impressive drop kick by Butler. Oh, who goes back after Bubba Ray. And again, Bubba Ray gets one over on him. Belly to back suplex. No, atomic drop by Terry Funk. This video is nearly an hour deep now. This is crazy. We've still only eliminated 1 person. There has to be at least 4 eliminations for this match to end. Maybe up to 7. I mean, you guys knew what you were getting into when you clicked this video. I did not know what I was getting into. The last one was like half an hour or something. This has been nearly double and we're not even close to the end yet. This is crazy. AJ Hawk's been tagged in. Terry Funk up on the shoulders, trying to fight out of it. Does with the 3rd elbow. Oh, reversed. But Hawk sent Terry Funk into his home territory. But he doesn't care. He's gone right into the Lions Den and he's just going after. Look at this. Terry Funk slamming his head into the turnbuckle, driving his shoulder into Terry Funk's midsection. But Terry Funk kicks his way out the corner. Uh-oh. Swinging neck breaker. And now both men are down. Terry Funk finally up. Oh, the punches to the temple. Little short punches. Just stinging. Not even going for the knockout there. Just causing pain. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, look at AJ Hawk's face. I'm with you, mate. That is not a good place to be. Going for the pin after the pile driver. Oh, look at the speed of Darius Butler. Back on form with the pin breakups. Roly-poly's out the way of Terry Funk's attack. And then grabs him with the rear waist lock. And then lets go and walks away. The arrogance of that man. Oh, stunner by Terry Funk. What? Darius Butler, you're not the only one who can use other people's finishes, it would seem. Where the hell did that come from? Uh-oh. AJ Hawk got Funk up. Ooh! That was nasty. Right in front of the ECW original corner. No one's coming to help. And Funk kicks out. Fair enough. No questions on your decision-making skills, guys. I would be in to break up absolutely everything if I were on the team that's 4-3 down. But they had faith in Terry and it was paid off. Now in comes Boston. Float over DDT. No! Funk breaks out of it. Short arm clothesline. Great counter. And now Funk, rightly so, making a tag. He took a bit of a beating there at the hands of AJ Hawk. Including that Dominator pile driver hybrid monstrosity that he hit him with. Oh, drop toe hold by the Sandman. They're going for the pin. Devastating maneuver. Never known anyone kick out of a drop toe hold. And we'll never find out, I guess, because AJ Hawk's going to ruin the party for Sandman. Oh, Connor back up to his feet, though. Slams Sandman down by the arm. And then stomps on the back of the elbow. Look at this. Going after the arms now of the Sandman. There's a single leg arm drag monkey flip, I'm going to call that. I don't know what it's officially called, but it's what it looked like. It's what it looked like. Darius Butler. Pat McAfee, I don't think, has been the legal man since he took that DDT that left him down for about 10 minutes. I think Pat McAfee is way out of sorts at the moment, and the rest of the team are just covering for him. It's effectively 3-on-3, at least for the time being, until Pat McAfee can recover somewhat. Now, what's Butler got in mind here for Sandman? Oh my God! Hello? Wow. Massive delayed superplex there. And Terry Funk rightly in to break that up. That did not look good for the Sandman. Butler goes after Funk. Inverted atomic drop. Uh-oh. Got the legs. Oh, double leg drop to the, should we say, lower abdomen of Terry Funk. We all know where they're really hitting with that, right? But because the feet hit the lower abdomen, they somehow get away with it. I don't understand how pro wrestling referees work. It's the wrong part of his body hit him in the balls, so it's not a low blow. Anyway, Pat McAfee, do you see that? Jumping down saying, don't give me the tag. Give it to AJ instead. Double back elbow. Oh, nice little combination there. Very quick by those two. Very good teamwork. Oh, but Sandman fighting back. Oh, look at that left. He just dropped AJ with just a straight left. He should have pinned him off that. I think he knocked AJ out. Look at him. He's still completely staggered. Bubba Ray going to capitalize on that staggeredness. Oh, but AJ quick to recover. They're tough, these guys. They're tough. Make no bones about it. Oh, how tough though. Bubba cutter. 1, 2. Oh, Boston Connor. Very last millisecond and gets there. Hell out of Dodge. Dodgeleyville. Before Bubba Ray can go after him. In comes Terry Funk. And the ECW guys are rotating the legal man quite quickly at this point, and they need to because there's fewer of them, so they all need to be fresh. It's especially important. It's always important to keep your men fresh in a tag match, but it's especially important when you're a man down. Uh-oh. Terry Funk. Moonsault. No! AJ Hawk moved out of the way. And now lifts him up. Short arm clothesline. Keeps the wrist control. Lifts him back up. Another short arm clothesline. Steps over Funk again. Back up he comes. Another short arm clothesline. 3 of them now going for the pin. 1. It's Funk out. 2. It's all over. Surely it's all over now for the ECW Punk pack. Oh! He hit the ref. The referee accidentally got between him and Sandman, and he hit the ref so hard that he went back and headbutted Sandman and knocked him out as well. My goodness. No one's safe in this match, including Charles Robinson. Luckily, Lil Nature's back to his feet. But that was dangerous for Robinson. Now look at this. Right into the wrong part of town goes Sandman. Going on to the set of the Pat McAfee show here. And showing no fear of the fact that he's in their corner. In fact, taking the fight to them. Goes after Butler. Goes after McAfee. Goes back to Butler. Drops him across the top rope, neck first. Goes back to AJ Hawk, but too much time to recuperate there for Hawk. And now, what's he got in mind here? Big vertical suplex, it looks like. Oh, jackhammer! My goodness! 1, 2, 3, and it's all down to the MVP of the pack, Bubba Ray Dudley. Can he win from 4 on 1 down? I honestly highly doubt it with how good the Pat McAfee pack have been at breaking up each other's pinfalls. I don't see how Bubba Ray can possibly get any pins here. He's got no one to watch his back now. Oh, he wanted the Bubba cutter there, but Boston Connor denied him getting out the ring. Knee to the midsection when he gets back in, though. Oh, jab, jab, jab. Do a little dance, feel your nuts, and elbow him on the head. Why not? Vintage Bubba Ray. Now he's going for the pin. 1. But that's what I'm talking about. Darius Butler is free to come and intercept that pin attempt. Oh, and then Bubba Ray went after Pat McAfee, but gets a knee to the face for his troubles. Now, what's Bubba Ray thinking here? Up onto the middle rope. Connor up to a knee. Up to his feet. Nice shoulder tackle by Bubba Ray Dudley. Can the Pat McAfee clean sweep the team that clean swept the Post Malone pack? I tell you what, the McAfee pack versus the Post Malone pack would be a massacre. I thought it'd be some weird rock, paper, scissors situation where the Post Malone pack would clean sweep them. Anyway, AJ Hawk's in to break up that pin off the Bubba cutter. Like, I saw it happening. I didn't even need to count the pin because it was never going to be a 3. Uh-oh. Pat McAfee down on the outside. Darius Butler being brought into the ring unceremoniously. Bubba Ray turns his attention to AJ Hawk. Big right hand. Going to step out onto the apron. Bubba Ray has cleaned house of this entire team twice now in this match. Maybe there is hope for the ECW Punk pack. Kick to the midsection of the legal man, Boston Connor. Got him up. Oh, he drops down behind out the vertical suplex and takes the knee of Bubba Ray Dudley, though. There is one hope for Bubba Ray, actually, which would be to go for a count out. But Boston Connor breaks the count. He knows. He knows he needs to break the count more than Bubba Ray Dudley does. Because they have the advantage. Oh, my God! Big suicide dive with barely a step run up by Boston Connor. Oh, my God. The Pat McAfee pack are referencing all sorts of guys. Let's not reference that sort of guy, eh? Oh, it's Pat McAfee. Where do you come from? He did a full lap of the ring for some reason. Now, Connor bringing Bubba Ray Dudley back towards the ring. Dudley fights out of it, though. Referees count up to 5. If Dudley can hit a big move... Oh, no, he's going after Pat McAfee, it seems. I was going to say, if he can hit a big move on Connor and then let the referee count the remaining 5 seconds, that could have been a way... That could have been a way to win. Oh, DDT to McAfee on the apron again. McAfee's not been right since the last time he got hit with that. Oh, super kick. Both men down. Boston Connor slowly back to a knee, back to his feet. Is he going to try and pin him? No. Bubba Ray has not moved an inch voluntarily since that super kick. It's been all at the hands of Boston Connor and now Darius Butler that he's moved at all. Off the ropes. Double back body drop. Now, the MVP of the Pat McAfee show watches the MVP of the other pack. Oh, look at that! Innovative. The CM Punk ECW combi pack. Bubba Ray was the MVP of, I mean. Roll to the outside and now goes out after him. I feel like the McAfee show boys maybe tagged in Darius Butler to be like, you probably deserve to get the final fall on their MVP. Look at this, Fujiwara armbar on the outside. Bubba Ray's tapping, doesn't count, but the damage done to the arm to cause Bubba Ray Dudley, a very, very tough individual to submit, must be astronomical. Now going after the legs as well, DDTing the leg. Referee's up to 8. And 9. Is Bubba Ray going to get counted out? Is this how this ends? Look at this, talking trash right to the end is Darius Butler. The referee's got no choice. Team Darius Butler is right, and Bubba Ray Dudley has to limp to the back. A clean sweep for the Pat McAfee show. That match was wild. This recording is just hit 1 hour and 8 minutes, so it'll be a little bit less that you've seen so far. That's insane. Leave a like. Let me know if you got to the end of this video. Something about rock, paper, scissors maybe. I don't know. Or something. Or Pokemon types. Fight water grass. I don't know. Somehow reference something to do with that to let me know that you were here at the end in the comment section. Also, feel free to let me know what you would like to see on this channel in terms of simulated game stuff. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy this absolute marathon of a Survivor Series style match. And subscribe if you're new here, it'd be greatly appreciated so you don't miss the future simulated gameplay content. More DLC pack stuff tomorrow with the Global Superstars pack. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.